South African politics has once again been thrown into a whirlwind of controversy as Patriotic Alliance leader, Gayton McKenzie, delivered a thunderous call for President Cyril Ramaphosa's arrest. The outspoken politician, known for his fiery rhetoric and uncompromising stance against corruption, shook the political stage when he demanded that Ramaphosa be held accountable for what he described as a betrayal of the South African people. McKenzie's statement came during a heated address where he accused the African National Congress, ANC, of protecting a president who, in his view, has become the symbol of everything wrong in our nation. Referring directly to the lingering scandals, including the controversial Phala Phala farmgate affair, McKenzie argued that Ramaphosa had long overstayed his welcome and that his actions proved he was unfit to continue leading the country. We cannot continue to watch South Africa crumble while those in power play games with the truth. Cyril Ramaphosa must be arrested and made to answer for the crimes and corruption scandals that have haunted his presidency. Enough is enough, McKenzie declared to roaring applause from his supporters. The Patriotic Alliance leader went further, warning that the ANC itself was on the brink of collapse if it continued shielding Ramaphosa. He insisted that the ruling party had ignored the cries of ordinary South Africans who were battling unemployment, poverty, and load shedding while its top leaders enriched themselves behind closed doors. His words, sharp and direct, sparked a wave of reaction across the political spectrum. Inside the ANC, the demand for Ramaphosa's arrest triggered fierce debates and visible cracks. Some factions loyal to the president dismissed McKenzie's comments as political theater, accusing him of grandstanding ahead of potential elections. Yet, other voices within the ANC quietly acknowledged that McKenzie had touched on frustrations that even loyal members of the party could no longer ignore. Political analysts have described this moment as a possible political awakening within the ANC, where suppressed divisions and grievances are now exploding into the open. Ramaphosa's image as a reformer president has taken repeated hits in recent years, with accusations that he has failed to clean up state corruption despite promising a new dawn in 2018. McKenzie's public demand has added fuel to the fire, pushing the ANC into defensive mode as its leaders scramble to contain the fallout. Opposition parties were quick to react. The EFF and DA seized the opportunity to criticize the ANC, with some echoing McKenzie's view that Ramaphosa should face the law like any other citizen. Social media platforms lit up with hashtags demanding accountability, with many South Africans voicing exhaustion over endless scandals that never seemed to lead to justice. Meanwhile, Ramaphosa's office has yet to issue a direct response to McKenzie's demand. Instead, ANC spokespersons have insisted that the president remains committed to transparency and accountability. Still, the silence from Ramaphosa himself has been interpreted by critics as weakness in the face of a growing storm. For Gayton McKenzie, this was not just a call for justice but also a bold political maneuver. By positioning himself as the voice of outrage against Ramaphosa, he has once again thrust the Patriotic Alliance into the national spotlight, challenging the ANC at its most vulnerable moment. As the controversy unfolds, one thing is clear: McKenzie's demand has pierced through the political noise, shaking the ANC's foundations and igniting a debate about whether South Africa's ruling party has reached its breaking point. With tensions rising and the ANC's credibility under question, the call for Ramaphosa's arrest may prove to be more than just political rhetoric. It could mark the beginning of a dramatic shift in the country's political landscape.